Angel Reese versus the Brazilian national team, the Chicago Sky, against that team at LSU. And now we get word from the coach that Angel Reese is going to have a modified role.
Have you heard what's going down with Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky? Coach Tyler Marsh just made a massive shakeup, handing Kamilla Cardoso the spotlight and sliding Reese out of her usual role. Reese's supporters aren't happy. Some are even calling it an outright attempt to ruin her historic rebounding streak.
Sounds like they're going to pull her out further from the basket, and I wonder how her fans are going to feel about that. If she's further away from the basket, that doesn't mean there's going to be a lot of, or as many, I would believe, offensive rebound opportunities for one Angel Reese.
Reese hasn't been back to training camp since finding out. The queen of double-doubles is suddenly being told to shoot mid-range jumpers, even though she's only hitting 39.1% of her shots. It feels like a shocking twist in what's been a fast-rising career. Is this about team improvement, or is something bigger going on behind the scenes?
Chicago Sky's offense will no longer run through Kennedy Carter. Carter averaged 17.4 points per game in 2024, leading the Sky in scoring. Interesting. It should lead straight through, I believe she's 6'6"? Kamilla Cardoso down in the paint. That's who it should lead through. That's who it better lead through.
Just before the Chicago Sky's exhibition game against Brazil's women's team at LSU, Coach Marsh dropped a decision that's sending shockwaves through the league. He completely redefined Angel Reese's role, and fans are seriously upset. This isn't just a minor adjustment, it's a complete shift in expectations for one of the WNBA's rising stars.
And new head coach Tyler Marsh is busy installing a different vision for Chicago's offense. The Sky plan to use second-year power forward Angel Reese much differently than how she was deployed in her rookie season.
Angel made her name by dominating the glass game after game. Those double-doubles weren't just stats. They were her trademark. Her skills at LSU transitioned smoothly into the pros. Remember when she snatched 19 rebounds in just her second game? That's what got fans hooked. That's why she became a household name.
If she's not as close to the basket on offense, which she shouldn't, it should clear out the paint and underneath the basket for Kamilla to be able to rebound. And we know she can hit layups. We've seen them. We've seen them over and over. I've seen plenty of videos.
But suddenly, things changed. The Sky now want her to step out of the paint, the area where she thrives, and start shooting from mid-range. That's like asking Shaq to become a perimeter shooter. They want their rebound queen pulling up instead of posting up. But here's the catch. Her shot release is slow, and developing a consistent jumper takes time. And time is running out.
The Chicago Sky want her to take mid-range jumpers, okay? However, Marsh wants her to add more versatility to her shot selection by hitting mid-range jumpers 10 to 15 feet from the basket. She's working on being able to shoot off dribble, and when the play call is for a catch and shoot. Yeah, but what does that mean? Because she's... look, we've all seen videos of her practicing. She's got a very, very slow as syrup release out there. So that should be interesting against anybody that's got any kind of a wingspan.
Here's the tough truth. Reese struggles with scoring efficiently. Her shooting percentage is just 39.1%. Rather than honing what worked for her in college, mid-range shots and clean putbacks, she's being asked to do more, from further away. It's a tall order, especially when the foundation isn't solid.
And they want her to shoot more mid-range. This should be very, very interesting.
Meanwhile, Kamilla Cardoso is stepping right into Reese's old spot, under the rim, where the magic used to happen. It's the spot that made Reese famous. It's what sold her jerseys and made her the face of the team. Now, it belongs to someone else.
And I think Angel's really good. I think she's really good. And I just think the team would be better if, you know, they anchored their defense around the elite defensive player and kind of ran their offense, maybe not through Kamilla because she's not going to pass it, but run their offense to the elite finisher.
8. And the most telling part? Reese hasn't shown up to training camp since this change was announced. For most players, a new role is a chance to grow. For Reese, it seems like a personal insult. When asked to adapt, she walked away. And that raises questions about her mindset as a teammate.
Per Julie Pohl of the Chicago Sun-Times, Reese has yet to post up at training camp as she learns a new role for the offense. Oh, this should be very interesting. Quote, for Reese, that means adapting to a modified role that will tap into her full potential as a stretch 4.
Let's be real. No one's asking Reese to give up her strengths. They're just asking her to expand her game. But rather than stepping up, she's stepping back. Why? Because her shooting needs major work, and she knows it. The 39.1% shooting stat doesn't lie.
And Mabry comes up with the board. Long pass, perfect to Reese. She was unable to get it in. And they play some beautiful basketball again. No Brianna Stewart today. Chicago's missed 7.
This isn't a personal attack. It's a tactical adjustment. Chicago needs players who can space the floor and keep defenses honest. Right now, Reese's skill set is limited. Rebound, go back up, repeat. When that doesn't work, she has no backup plan. This isn't about breaking her down. It's about building her up. But she's not ready to meet the moment.
If she's not as close to the basket on offense, which she shouldn't, it should clear out the paint and underneath the basket for Kamilla to be able to rebound. And we know she can hit layups. We've seen them. We've seen them over and over. I've seen plenty of videos of her hitting plenty of layups. That could be better for the offense.
So here's the real question. Is the coaching staff really pulling her away from the spotlight?